Hey and welcome to Kiwi Tech. Today we're looking at a full review of the QX10 style lens camera for a smartphone. So let's get into it. Okay, so first let's have a look at the unit. At the bottom we have a tripod mount, and just to the left of that we have a lanyard hole. We then have an LCD battery indication screen, a button to detach from the mount, and some Sony branding. And moving further along we have some more branding saying Cyber-shot. We have the NFC logo and a power on off switch. We have a zoom in zoom out function and the button to take a picture. If we continue to go around, there's some more branding saying Wi-Fi, etc. There's a little cover which is the micro USB charging port, and then we're back to the front of the unit. Okay, now let's have a look at the inside. Taking a look inside the unit, we have a 1-inch 20 megapixel Exmor RS CMOS sensor. In addition to this, the next most important part is the Carlysis variable sonar T lens. Now just below the lens you can see I'm pointing to the gold ribbon, which is the optical image steady shot, and last is the 10 times optical zoom. Alright, so that's all the internal components laid out for us, and I think that's enough of having a look at all the hardware, all the internals. So let's have a look at the device and see what it can actually do. Okay, so I've put a ruler underneath the Galaxy Note here. This is the N7000, the original Note, and you can see it's a fraction over 80 millimeters, call it 83, and this device, the QX10, comes with a bracket that's free of charge. It comes with the box that slots onto the QX10 and enables it to attach to any smartphone that is under 80 millimeters. I'd probably say 80 because 83 you can really see it's pushing, it's flexing a little bit too much. Right, so how to get this device to work. So you unlock your unit, you download an app called Play Memories from the Google Play Store, and what that does is it's essentially the camera taking app and the image viewing app are the same. So actually it might help if I turn this device on. So you turn the device on, it comes up with an option to pair it. You do need to enter your Wi-Fi direct access point number that comes with the QX10. I've already done that, so all I need to do is click on the pair and it does it automatically. If you have a device with NFC, particularly a Sony Xperia Z Ultra or Z1, you don't even have to turn the device on, you just tap it, it turns on and it pairs about twice as fast as what this Note here does. You have two options. You have video and still. You can tap anywhere on the screen to focus. You can see like it's doing that now. You have zoom in and zoom out. You can change the ISO limit, which I've set it to program auto. You can also set it to superior auto and intelligent auto. You have a self timer. You can change the still image size from 18 megapixel, which is a ratio of 4:3, to 13 megapixel, which is a ratio of 16:9. I prefer 16:9, so I'll be taking 13 megapixel images. You can change the size of the review image. By default it's set at 2 megabytes. I'm going to change it to original, and that's probably going to be about 6 to 8 megabytes depending on the image you're taking. So I'm going to zoom this right out. This is probably only going to be about 3 or 4 megabytes because of the type of image I'm taking, and you can see the image does transfer quite quickly, and then you can review that straight away. You can share it, you can go back to taking the image again. Right, if we go right to the bottom, there are options to format your media card. So what I'm going to do, I've taken the device off, I've turned it on, and I'm just going to show you how fast the device actually does pair. You can see now it's probably going to take about 5 seconds. And there you go, it's done, and it's going to start showing the image. So then I'll move the smartphone so you can see a better image, and I'll move it around. I have 2 Wi-Fis on my house, and including this direct Wi-Fi unit, that makes 3. So there is quite a bit of static going around in my house right now, and the reception is pretty quick. There is not a lot of stuttering. There's my Wi-Fi right there. Okay, so this is the QX lens attached to my smartphone, and we can see I'm filming my dog. You can hear the background of his jaws crunching the bone he's eating. And now I'll zoom in a little bit. And now I'll continue to zoom right in. And then I'll pan around and you can see that optical image steady shot, really taken into effect. There's no blur, there's no movement, so even when we are zoomed right in, we can see that it's still going to be a very effective lens for taking video. Now here's a still image of the same. We can see the saturation slightly better. Still image of the tree in the middle, and I'll zoom right in, and now we can see that full zoom taken into effect. Showing some daytime light inside our kitchen, and now walking around outside, moving reasonably fast, but you can see the steady shot still working really well. And here's an image that I've taken with a Galaxy S4. This is taken from the back of a C-130 just off the coast of Auckland. And then the same image taken, well, very similar image taken with the QX10. So we can see that even in low light, it shows very impressive color reproduction. So that has been my full review of the Sony QX10 lens attachment for a smartphone. This has been Kiwi Tech, and I'll catch you next time.